Hello everybody and welcome to episode 17 of season 3 of Raw here in our WWE 2K25 universe mode, and this is the go home show for the Elimination Chamber, and we are kicking things off with a 24/7 title. Wait, what? What the hell is this? Well, it's a massive Prime bottle, but the graphics says that is Logan Paul's former rival and now Prime business partner, famous YouTube star KSI is here on Universe Mode. Logan Paul accompanying KSI to the ring. KSI is coming out here dressed in a massive Prime bottle, as it appears that KSI, the man with over 20 million YouTube subscribers, is going to challenge the new 24/7 champion from SmackDown, Dragon Lee, for the championship. He's coming out here dancing in a Prime bottle. Obviously, Logan Paul and KSI started off as rivals in multiple boxing matches together. Then they came together and formed the Prime Hydration brand, sold numerous bottles all around the world, billions of dollars made together, and KSI is making his Universe Mode debut. KSI is going to wrestle in that bottle? Well, here comes the new champion, Dragon Lee, who beat Grayson Waller this past Friday night on SmackDown to win that championship. This is Dragon Lee's first appearance on Monday Night Raw in his Universe Mode career. And we're going to see a lot of SmackDown stars here on Monday Night Raw here tonight. Dragon Lee being the first to make his appearance. That is what it's like on the road to WrestleMania. Dragon Lee beating Grayson Waller. Actually, I should say squashed Grayson Waller this past Friday night. Now Dragon Lee, I don't even think he expected his first challenger for the 24/7 championship to be KSI JJ Olatunji here on Monday Night Raw, as this is going to be very interesting. It could either be a quick night in the office for the champion, or it could be one of the biggest upsets in Universe Mode history if KSI manages to become the new 24/7 champion. Our first of two title matches here tonight.
Introducing the challenger, from Watford, Hertfordshire, England, weighing in at 195 pounds, KSI!
Well, can KSI get the upset and win the title? Dragon Lee's first title reign in his Universe Mode career, his first defense being right here on Monday Night Raw against KSI. It's Dragon Lee handing that championship over to the referee. JJ getting a good look at what he is fighting for. That prestigious championship, a title that Logan Paul actually has the most reigns with. Logan Paul, a 3-time 24/7 champion. KSI looking to win the belt for a change. Oh, look at this. As our opening contest starts right now, KSI the challenger, Dragon Lee the champion. And we got a very big night here on Monday Night Raw. Our main event, fatal 5-way match between all the challengers in the men's Elimination Chamber match. The winner will enter the Elimination Chamber match for the WWE Championship last. We also have been told Bianca Belair will be here. She will defend the WWE Women's Championship in an open challenge here tonight. Who will answer the call? We're going to have a 6-woman tag team match between all 6 women who will take part in the Women's Elimination Chamber match. And we also have been told that the men's Royal Rumble winner Jacob Fatu will be here as he will go one-on-one with the former WWE champion in AJ Styles. All that and more still to come tonight. We're also going to hear from John Cena as KSI with an elbow drop cover. Look at the leg, and could you imagine if JJ would have won the belt just like that? He is wrestling in a big Prime costume. It must not be comfortable. I would be sweating from head to toe if I was wrestling in that. And Dragon Lee trying to get back in this match. KSI actually holding his own here. Now Dragon Lee lifting up KSI. And now JJ, face first into the turnbuckle. I hope that costume provided a bit of protection. Drop kick by Lee. You see Logan Paul at ringside trying to cheer his business partner on. As now KSI drops Dragon Lee. Who would have thought we would ever see KSI perform in a Universe Mode ring, let alone for a championship? Like I said, if KSI manages to win this match, it would be one of the biggest upsets in Universe Mode history. And now KSI now into the cover. Shoulders down, kick out by Lee. And also cannot ignore the factor that is Logan Paul at ringside. It's been a while since we've seen Logan here on Universe Mode. Referee fixing the buckle pad. I guess Logan must have removed it earlier on in the match, but KSI is doing well. Blockbuster with the Prime costume. You've got to be kidding me. The amount of acrobatics. It looks like Logan might have taught JJ a thing or two. Now clubbing blow to the back. Maybe KSI spent a couple weeks in the gym. Maybe he was preparing for this match. Oh my God, a big senton by JJ here. And Dragon Lee is really not looking like himself. He could be seconds away from losing that championship. Wait a minute. Big slam there. What the hell is JJ going for here now? The one lucky shot. One lucky shot by KSI. Will KSI win the title? He does. KSI is 24/7 champion. What the hell did we just witness? And KSI, the Nightmare, actually held his own. Logan Paul barely did much. You saw him bring in a sledgehammer, but that was quickly brought out of the ring by the referee. KSI, Prime outfit and all, actually beat Dragon Lee. You gotta think Logan Paul trained KSI in professional wrestling. This was all she wrote. Bam! We know the boxing expertise of Olajide Olatunji, and now KSI is 24/7 champion. As if the road to WrestleMania couldn't get any more unpredictable, we can now say that KSI is 24/7 champion, a YouTube star, a guy who hasn't even stepped foot in a professional wrestling match up until now, is a champion here on Universe Mode. What does the future hold for JJ now that he is champion? We're going to have to wait and see. What a way to kick off Monday Night Raw. Well, what a shocking development. KSI is 24/7 champion, but now we are set for 6-woman tag team action, as it is the Monday Night Raw debut of SmackDown's Lyra Valkyria. Lyra Valkyria, who qualified this past Friday night on SmackDown for the Elimination Chamber match.
Introducing first, Dublin, Ireland, Lyra Valkyria.
Obviously, this Saturday in Perth, Australia, it'll be the Elimination Chamber Premium Live event. The winner of the Women's Elimination Chamber match will face Mercedes Moné or whoever the champion is for the world title at WrestleMania. Lyra Valkyria would love for that person to be her, and this is her first appearance on Monday Night Raw in her entire Universe Mode career. Lyra Valkyria, a woman a lot of people consider to be the future of Universe Mode, a future world champ. Well, she's going to have two former world champs as her partners here tonight. Toni Storm, also from Friday Night SmackDown, former women's world champion in her own right. She had a very lengthy run with that belt. As a matter of fact, it was last year at WrestleMania where Toni Storm retained the Women's World Championship against last year's Women's Elimination Chamber match winner, who was Alexa Bliss. Toni Storm now looking to win the Elimination Chamber match for herself and maybe get a chance at becoming a two-time Women's World Champion. Toni Storm, her first Monday Night Raw appearance in her Universe Mode career. And Toni Storm believes it is time for a career resurgence. She could definitely get that if she wins the Elimination Chamber. And here comes a four-time WWE Women's Champion. Rhea Ripley is here, looking to go to WrestleMania and get her first crack at not just SmackDown, but the Women's World Championship as well. Rhea Ripley, who's going to be the hometown hero in the Women's Elimination Chamber match. She will be wrestling in her home country of Australia. Could you imagine if Rhea Ripley wins the Elimination Chamber match in front of her people? Rhea Ripley, who went on social media and said she has done everything there is to do here on Monday Night Raw, believing that she will be the one to not only win the Women's Elimination Chamber match, but beat Mercedes Moné and win the Women's World Championship to guarantee a spot on the SmackDown roster for the next year. Rhea Ripley, a woman that has done it all here on Universe Mode, four-time Women's Champion. Can she win her first Women's World Championship at Mania if she wins the Chamber match? As we got the faces, well, here comes a former Women's Champ in her own right.
Representing the Judgment Day from Elmwood Park, New Jersey,
Liv Morgan, former WWE Women's Champion, former Women's United States Champion as well. Liv Morgan's also done a lot in her Universe Mode career, but Liv Morgan would love to go to WrestleMania. She did not get the chance to compete at WrestleMania last year. She was overlooked, and Liv Morgan believing that she could be the best candidate to win that chamber and get that title shot. Well, here comes a woman who has a lot more of a personal motive for wanting that championship back. Charlotte Flair is back on Raw.
and from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair, two-time Raw Women's Champion in her Universe Mode career, and a one-time Women's World Champion. And we keep mentioning this. Charlotte Flair never properly lost the Women's World Championship. She was stripped of that championship because of the three-way tie that happened at SummerSlam and the women's Iron Survivor match between Becky Lynch, Asuka, and WWE Hall of Famer Lita, which ended in a triple threat match where Becky Lynch became the women's world champion. Charlotte Flair believes the Elimination Chamber will be her best opportunity at getting a rematch, a proper rematch for that championship, and that WrestleMania is the best stage possible to get that championship finally back in her possession. The Queen is back on Raw for the first time in over a year. Well, here comes a woman who's actually very good friends with the current women's world champion, Mercedes Moné, and a woman who recently failed to become WWE Women's Champion. Naomi, who is walking into this chamber match as the dark horse, despite her veteran status in professional wrestling. Former TNA Knockouts champion, but Naomi obviously hasn't had a whole lot of focus in her Universe Mode career up until fairly recently, but you can never count out Naomi. Naomi believes that she could win the chamber, and it will be the battle between friends for the Women's World Championship at WrestleMania. Naomi very energetic heading to the ring. She got a very big upset win in her qualifying match. But Naomi looking to maybe get another title match. So here we go. Lyra Valkyria, Toni Storm, and Rhea Ripley taking on the team of Liv Morgan, Charlotte Flair, and Naomi. And obviously these are all 6 of the women that will be opponents in the Women's Elimination Chamber match, where the winner will get a Women's World title opportunity at WrestleMania. Oh, wait a minute. Charlotte Flair shoving Lyra Valkyria to the outside. Oh, and now Lyra going to get her shot in on the Queen. Oh, the bubble bomb. And now Lyra stretching the body of Charlotte Flair, and Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. We all know about their history. This is Lyra's Raw debut. Oh, and Toni Storm knocked down as well by Liv. But now here comes Lyra. Beautiful takedown. Obviously, we're going to see SmackDown's Jacob Fatu, the men's Royal Rumble winner. We're also going to see LA Knight and Xavier Woods in our main event, who will be in the men's Elimination Chamber match. So here comes Charlotte Flair. Could you imagine? Who would have thought seeing these two on the same team, on the same page? But obviously, they will be opponents on Saturday in Australia, because it'll be every woman for herself. All about WrestleMania. You got to think the women's world champion Mercedes Moné from SmackDown has got to be watching on. We saw Mercedes Moné beat Sol Ruca in a title eliminator. Look at this. Oh, and I forgot to mention this as well. Later on tonight, the United States champion, The Fiend Bray Wyatt, will be in action later on tonight in a no disqualification match against Seth freaking Rollins. Well, here's a tag to Naomi, and Lyra crawls, tags in Toni Storm. Oh, great resilience there by Toni, but Naomi into a springboard drop kick. Oh, and a split-legged splash there, it seems, by the woman with the glow. Oh, but Lyra was still in the ring, and now Naomi, jawbreaker. Here comes the former women's world champion, Toni Storm. And Toni Storm, we haven't seen a whole lot of Toni since she lost the Women's World Championship at Backlash. And here's the tag to Rhea now. Rhea Ripley and Toni Storm, two of the most accomplished women's wrestlers Universe Mode has to offer, Raw or SmackDown. And Naomi fighting off whatever Rhea was going for in a drop kick. Very good maneuver there. And Naomi has very much impressed us since she has reemerged on the scene in the women's division. Here's another tag to Charlotte Flair. And Charlotte now looking to get in this thing. Obviously, these two women, a lot of history very early in their Universe Mode careers, and both women have accomplished so much. Here's a cover now by Charlotte, and Lyra Valkyria instantly able to break things up for her team. And this is also all about momentum heading into the Women's Elimination Chamber match. Nice shot there by Ripley. And now looks like Rhea gonna tag in Toni yet again. Toni Storm, so ferocious, so resilient, as we've seen numerous times. Well, here's another tag to Naomi. It was actually Charlotte Flair who ended Toni Storm's Women's World Championship reign. Here's another tag to Ripley. And the chemistry between these two women, they were former rivals in NXT UK. And Rhea, vicious slam to Naomi. And Rhea Ripley now looking to stomp the life out of Naomi. And we know Bianca Belair will be defending her WWE Women's Championship later on tonight. It will be interesting to see who she will face. And now, Rhea Ripley working on the shoulder of Naomi. Frequent tags between Ripley and Storm here. And now Toni Storm just stomping on Naomi in the corner. Here's the cover by Storm. Is this enough to get the win for her team? Surely not. A lot more damage is going to need to be done. Here's Toni Storm. Muscle Buster suplex. And we saw this type of match with the men in the main event of last week's Monday Night Raw, where Cody Rhodes, Kenny Omega, and LA Knight got the victory for their team. Here's the tag to Lyra now. And now we're seeing a double team between these two ladies. Naomi and Lyra Valkyria locking horns, first time ever in Universe Mode. Well, Naomi was trying to go for something big. Lyra able to fight her off. And Lyra, vicious slam. Here we go. Ooh, vicious shooting star. Great move by the Irish woman. A lot of international talents in this match as well. We can't forget about that. Matter of fact, the three ladies, Lyra, Toni, and Rhea, are from three different countries. Lyra from Ireland, Toni Storm from England, Rhea Ripley from Australia. Here's a tag to Toni Storm, and here's a tag to Morgan. Oh, but a nice clothesline there by Toni. And Toni, Lyra, and Rhea seem to be doing very well for themselves. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Well, this is a interesting maneuver here. Oh. Enough to take Liv Morgan down. Great asset by Toni Storm, and Charlotte breaks it up. But Toni is focused. Here we go. Storm Zero. Cover. But now it's Naomi who breaks it up. Obviously, the heel team is not going to want to lose that easily. Great leg drop there by the former Women's World Champion. Now another cover. Shoulders down and a kick out. I definitely thought that was it. Toni Storm is absolutely decimating Liv Morgan here. What does Toni have in mind? Whoa. Into her. Oh my God. That was almost like a version of the manhandle slam there. I had never seen something like that, and almost got the win with that maneuver. Now you see the frustration starting to show on timeless Toni Storm. Toni wanted a drop kick, failed to connect. Now Morgan has Toni up into a slam. Liv Morgan would love to get back in a title contention. Meteoric rise in her Universe Mode. Career code breaker to Toni Storm. Here's the cover. And obviously Rhea breaking up the cover. But now Morgan bringing Toni into her team's corner. Tag to Naomi. And now these two ladies double team maneuver. And Naomi now working on the arm of Toni Storm. Very good here. And now, going for the leg. And Toni Storm rolling out of the ring. And now Naomi moving her attention to Rhea Ripley, takes her down. Obviously realizing, rear view. Realizing how much of a threat Rhea is in this match. And Toni with a drop kick defending her partner. Naomi distracted with Rhea Ripley on the outside, but Toni able to bring Toni back in the ring. And Naomi again looking to pummel Rhea. Looking to probably try to make it a 2-on-3 handicap match. Nice takedown there by Naomi. And now the vintage strikes. Look at Naomi go. Beating down two former women's champions. Now here comes Charlotte Flair. Spear! And now Charlotte into the cover. And Lyra breaks it up. Who would have ever thought we'd see Charlotte Flair back on Raw? And now Toni Storm. Double underhook. More like a reverse neck breaker there. Now Toni staring down at her fallen rival. The woman that took her championship away from her. Pile driver. And Charlotte busted open. These six ladies are doing good here. Lyra now legal yet again. Here we go. Lyra now into the muscle buster suplex of her own. Almost like a brain buster. And now Valkyria, the young upstart on the top. Frog splash. Cover. Hug of the leg for the win. And I thought that was it. 2.5 before Naomi broke up the cover for her team. Lyra almost pinned Charlotte Flair. And now Charlotte. Natural selection to Lyra. Cover. Hug of the leg. And Toni Storm. Nobody wants a loss this close to the Elimination Chamber Premium Live event. Even if it's in a trios match. All-Star, 6-woman tag, whatever you want to call it. And Lyra Valkyria now with Charlotte Flair on the top. Charlotte now able to get out of it. Bringing Lyra into the corner for herself. Liv Morgan back involved. Now what does Liv have in mind? Tried to go for an attack on Lyra. Lyra able to recover. Wait a minute. Oh my God, the knee. And Lyra Valkyria, my goodness. The craftiness of this woman is unmatched. There's Toni Storm. And Lyra with an axe handle. A little bit of a miscommunication between Lyra and Toni. But Valkyria drops Morgan down nonetheless. And now Liv sending Lyra over to the steel steps. The Judgment Day's Liv Morgan shot now to Toni. And Rhea drops Toni down. Drops Rhea down as well. No one for Lyra to tag. But Lyra with a cheap shot to Liv. Count of 8, Lyra back in the ring. Oblivion! This is Morgan's chance. Toni's down. Rhea's down. And Lyra could be out. Cover. Hook of the leg. Morgan, Naomi, and Flair with the win here on Raw. Well, you can't discredit the efforts of Lyra Valkyria, Rhea Ripley, and Toni Storm, they were a cohesive unit throughout this match. But obviously it was the craftiness of the multiple-time champion Liv Morgan that was able to earn her team the victory here tonight on Monday Night Raw. A lot of history in this matchup. These are the 6 ladies who are going to compete for the right to challenge the Women's World Champion at WrestleMania 2. You saw here Lyra Valkyria almost pinning Charlotte Flair with the frog splash in her Raw debut. Wasn't able to get the victory. Liv with the Oblivion, and that was enough for Morgan and company for the win. Obviously tonight they were partners at the Chamber, their opponents. And you got to think, could it be either one of these 3 women who will get the opportunity for the Women's World Championship at WrestleMania? What a win for these 3 here on Monday Night Raw. As we are back here live on Monday Night Raw, as the Animal Batista has been unleashed yet again. He is set to go one-on-one with one half of, I guess, the new WWE Tag Team Champions, Tama Tonga, here tonight. And Randy Orton will be watching at ringside. And the reason why this match is happening is because it has just been made official at the Elimination Chamber Premium Live event in Perth, Australia. Randy Orton and Batista, the recently reunited Evolution, will be the first to challenge the Tongans for the WWE Tag Team Championships in a tornado tag team match at the Elimination Chamber. Batista looking to win his first piece of championship gold in his Universe Mode career. Randy Orton looking to chase his 4th overall title reign in his career. Batista is once again here on Netflix as he is looking to beat the hell out of the MFT Tama Tonga here tonight. As here comes Tama Tonga, making his way to the ring, as it's going to be quite interesting to see how this guy favors. It's been a while since we've seen him in Universe Mode action. There's Tonga Loa. You see those tag team titles around his waist. And obviously, a couple of weeks ago on Raw, the Tongans viciously attacked John Cena. John Cena and Solo Sikoa were the reigning and defending WWE Tag Team Champions. Later on that same night, Solo Sikoa announced to the world that John Cena was injured and was going to be out for months on end. So Solo Sikoa vacated the tag team titles on behalf of himself and John Cena and handed the tag team championships to the Gorillas of Destiny. But last week on Monday Night Raw, John Cena returned and hit Solo Sikoa with an AA in the middle of a match with Randy Orton. We will hear from John Cena later on tonight, but we can only assume that this was a plan set up by Solo Sikoa. You could even see Tama Tonga throwing the ones up for the Anoa'i family. Is Solo potentially in league with the Gorillas of Destiny? We know Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa's history with The Rock. I mean, it wouldn't be too far-fetched, as has Solo betrayed John Cena. We know Cena will be here. Batista one-on-one with Tama Tonga here tonight on Monday Night Raw. It's already been a very crazy night. I mean, KSI is the new 24/7 champion. We saw a wicked 6-woman trios match, and now Tama Tonga and Batista one-on-one. We still got so much action still to come, and you even see here Tama Tonga in control of Batista on the ground. Randy Orton in Batista's corner, Tonga Loa on Tama's corner. More collar and elbow tie-up battle control. Tama Tonga able to separate himself from the animal. Look at the power. Samoan drop. And obviously for the Tongans, they want to prove that they are not paper champions. That they are not only tag champs right now because they did a favor for Solo Sikoa. Oh, you see Randy Orton there removing the buckle pad, but seems like Tama Tonga's in control for right now. But Batista trying to get back into this matchup here for Evolution. Oh, tugging on the arm of one half of the tag team champions here. You see there the referee fixing the buckle pad. Batista countering whatever Tama Tonga was going for. Down was Tonga up. Takes him down. And now the knee right of the face. And of course Batista, savvy veteran here in WWE. Batista now on the top. Oh, shoulder tackle. Oh, and Tama Tonga trying to retreat, and the headbutt. Cheap shot on the animal. Tama Tonga's quite a crafty individual. Let's not forget when he beat Seth Rollins once one-on-one. Oh, with a neck breaker. But could you imagine if Tama Tonga here tonight manages to beat a WWE Hall of Famer in Batista? And now Tama Tonga Irish whip. Drop kick connects. And Tama Tonga doing well for the time being. Now back inside the ring, but here comes Batista. And now this is the animal we all know and love. Evolution could become our next WWE Tag Champs. But Batista wants to get this big singles win before the pay-per-view. In Australia, in Perth. Oh, and Batista tried to bring Tama back inside the ring. Didn't really work. Oh, no. Oh, Tama Tonga on the apron. Count of 6 by the referee. And Batista throwing Tama. It looks like Batista could be favoring a count-out win here. Count of 8. Tama Tonga trying to get back to his feet. And he's back in. Obviously, Batista waiting. Rainmaker. And now Batista into the Batista lock. The Batista lock is in. Tama could be in trouble. And Tama Tonga taps. Batista has submitted one half of the tag team champions, as that has given Evolution a whole hell of a lot more momentum heading into the Tag Team Championship match at Elimination Chamber. As can Evolution in Big 2025 win the Tag Team Championships and get it off the grips of the Anoa'i family once and for all. Look at this, the Batista lock. Tama Tonga, no choice but to tap. As can Batista this Saturday in Australia win his first piece of championship gold in his Universe Mode career as he teams up with Randy Orton to take on the Tongans for the tag team titles in a tornado tag team match. We will find out at Elimination Chamber, but what a win for Batista here on Monday Night Raw. So we are back here on Monday Night Raw. Here's Jacob Fox. Wait a minute. Oh my God, that's the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, the former world champs here on Raw. And he's attacking Jacob Fatu yet again, much like he did Friday night on SmackDown. Roman Reigns cannot leave Jacob Fatu alone. Roman Reigns, who's been frustrated with Jacob Fatu ever since the Royal Rumble. Jacob Fatu, the Royal Rumble winner, set to have a match with AJ Styles here tonight. AJ just loving this. Roman Reigns has just attacked Jacob Fatu in this match. The bell is rung. It is still going to continue. And obviously AJ Styles, a bit of an unclear path towards WrestleMania. AJ Styles now believes this could be a walk in the park. This is the first time ever we have seen these two lock horns one-on-one. Obviously, both these two men were in last year's men's Money in the Bank ladder match, where neither man managed to win the briefcase, but Jacob Fatu obviously issues with Roman Reigns, and it was made official Friday night on SmackDown after the show. Roman Reigns and Jacob Fatu will have a match where if Jacob Fatu wins... Oh, here's the cover. Where Jacob Fatu wins, well, I should say the winner will face Switchblade Jay White for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. The loser will face the WWE Champion at WrestleMania. So Roman Reigns and Jacob Fatu, no matter what, they're going to get world title matches at WrestleMania. Here's the cover by Jacob and a kick out by AJ Styles. As now Jacob Fatu, you got to think, is frustrated, and he's going to take all his anger out on AJ Styles. And also it has been informed that the world champion Switchblade Jay White will serve as special guest referee. As it appears Jacob can't even have a match on Raw without Roman Reigns getting involved. And AJ now into the reverse DDT on Fatu. AJ Styles pretty frustrated that he isn't competing at the Elimination Chamber, and that could be a very likely chance he won't compete at WrestleMania either. Jacob Fatu, wait a minute, has Styles into the Impaler. Is this enough to beat a former WWE champion? And almost got it. Jacob Fatu, this is his second match here on Monday Night Raw. And Death Valley Driver. Jacob Fatu wants Switchblade Jay White at WrestleMania. He wants to win the World Championship from Friday Night SmackDown, but Roman Reigns wants it first. Jacob not willing to wait in line. He earned that right. Oh, and shades of Rikishi. Beautiful maneuver there by Fatu. Gonna go for another cover on the phenomenal one, and almost got the win again. And Jacob Fatu, he does own a pinfall victory over the Undisputed Champion Drew McIntyre, but the Undisputed title is just not a title that Jacob wants. But if he loses, he's gonna have to go for it, otherwise he gets no title match at WrestleMania. AJ Styles now into the moonsault on Fatu, and now this could be Styles' moment. AJ calling for it. Phenomenal forearm on Fatu. Can AJ get the upset? Hug of the leg. Almost got it. And for AJ, if he manages to beat the Royal Rumble winner, surely that can get him in contention for maybe a world title match on the road to WrestleMania. AJ now with the calf crusher on Fatu. Fatu refusing to tap. But now AJ could be going for the finish. Can AJ do it? Into the Styles Clash. And can Fatu suffer another defeat? No, kick out at 2. Fatu is kicked out of the phenomenal forearm and the Styles Clash. That was the same move that Will Ospreay used to beat Fatu on SmackDown. AJ went for a drop kick. Obviously, we know the history between AJ Styles and Will Ospreay from last year. They were allies. They were teammates. Ooh, Fatu wanted a splash. Failed to connect. And Styles now with the knee. Very chaotic night here on Monday Night Raw. Our final episode of Raw before the Elimination Chamber. And now Fatu on the top. Splash. Almost like an Uso splash there. Here's the cover. Look at the leg. Jacob Fatu has beaten Styles. Oh, but there's Roman Reigns again. Roman Reigns, who just can't stay in the back. He's not even supposed to be here. Roman's a SmackDown guy. And Jacob Fatu heading out of the ring. You see the referee trying to plead with Jacob not to get out there. Roman spewing insults on the entranceway as these two family members keep on arguing. It is chaos ensuing here on Monday Night Raw. Fatu and Reigns battling it out on the ramp. And security and officials trying to get him out of there. And Roman Reigns breaking free. You have got to be kidding me. Fatu and Reigns can't even be separated from one another. As it is utter chaos, this rivalry is stemming and heating up by the week. And it's not just now on SmackDown, it's now on Raw as well. As at the Elimination Chamber, it'll be Jacob Fatu going one-on-one with Roman Reigns. The winner will face the World Heavyweight Champion at WrestleMania, and the loser will face the Undisputed Champion at WrestleMania. Which champion are these two men going to face at the Show of Shows? We're going to find out this Saturday at the Elimination Chamber. And better yet, who is the better out of these two Samoan Goliaths? Well, very, very deep escalating situation between Jacob Fatu and Roman Reigns, but we are back as it is time for the open challenge for the WWE Women's title. Who will answer the call and face Bianca? Oh my God! It's been a long time since we've seen this woman. Jordynne Grace, the Juggernaut, is back. Jordynne Grace, who has missed nearly a year of action due to injury. The Juggernaut is back on Raw, and she is looking to become the next WWE Women's Champion. Obviously, we saw the amazing feats Jordynne Grace has been able to accomplish down in TNA. Jordynne Grace now all WWE, and she is back on Monday Night Raw. Well, this is the refresher that the Raw Women's Division needs. Welcome back, Jordynne Grace. And could you imagine if Jordynne Grace becomes Women's Champion in her Universe Mode return? As this is a dream match for the ages. A WrestleMania worthy match in its own right. As here comes the Women's Champ, Bianca Belair. And obviously Bianca Belair, former AEW TBS champion here in Universe Mode, and a two-time and current WWE Women's Champion. Bianca Belair has had a few issues with the Women's Royal Rumble winner Nia Jax in recent weeks. Nia Jax obviously has chosen the WWE Women's title for Monday Night Raw as the title she wants to gun for at WrestleMania, but it might not even be Bianca who Nia faces at WrestleMania. It could very well be the Juggernaut Jordynne Grace. Bianca Belair obviously wants to be a fighting champion. The title will not be on the line at the Chamber, so Bianca offering to defend it here tonight. And it's going to be against Jordynne Grace, the Juggernaut. What a development here on Raw.
Introducing the challenger from Austin, Texas,
Jordynne Grace, can she win her first piece of gold here tonight?
Tennessee, the WWE Women's Champion,
Bianca Belair never want to back down from a fight. And you can tell in her eyes she has wanted this match as well. We're finally going to get it tonight. Jordynne Grace getting a good look at what she is fighting for. The prestigious WWE Women's Championship on the line. Jordynne Grace, the challenger. Bianca Belair, the champion. As here we go. Title on the line right now. These two powerhouses in the women's division. And obviously Bianca Belair looking to start off strong. You never want to sleep on the challenger, the Juggernaut Jordynne Grace. She is a powerhouse. She is a beast in the ring. And Bianca in a spine buster. Bianca Belair, every time she steps foot in between those ropes, she is focused. She is focused on victory. And that is why she has been so successful these past few months here on Universe Mode. That could all come crashing down, however, tonight. If she's not careful, power slam to Grace. Here's the cover for a quick night in the office kick out. And obviously Jordynne Grace, we previously mentioned, she missed nearly a year of Universe Mode competition. She does not want a quick loss in this big championship match. Could be a bit of ring rust, though, on the side of Jordynne Grace, however. And Bianca can use that to her advantage. Oh, wait a minute. No, Jordynne. And here's the thing for Jordynne Grace. Imagine adding your name to the list of all-time greats who have held that championship here in Universe Mode. Names like Asuka, Britt Baker, Charlotte Flair, Rhea Ripley, Becky Lynch, Liv Morgan, among others, Jade Cargill. And now Jordynne Grace. Whoa. Oh my God. Jordynne just clubbing blows to Bianca and a clothesline. And now Jordynne Grace looking to get into this match. And now Bianca starting to realize Jordynne Grace is no slouch. Oh, collision between these two ladies, middle of the ring. Remember, champion's advantage does go to Bianca. Bianca Belair is ready and waiting. Here we go. Who would have thought we'd see this match on Raw? This is a PLE level match. Jordynne Grace, Bianca Belair. Jordynne Grace has missed so much. Wasn't able to qualify for the Chamber. Wasn't able to compete in the Royal Rumble match. Wasn't able to compete in War Games. There's so much Jordynne Grace missed. Oh my God. Almost like a spinning back fist. Dropping the champion. And now Jordynne. The driver connects. Shoulders down for the title. Almost got it. And Jordynne Grace. Bianca's in trouble. Will Jordynne hit it? The driver stacks her. Shoulders down for the win. Bianca kicks out again. Jordynne Grace was a split second away from becoming the brand new WWE Women's Champion. And look at the power of the Juggernaut. This is insanity. Very great to see Jordynne back on Raw. Oh, wait a minute. Jordynne. Well, I think she was going to go for the jackhammer. An homage of Goldberg, who retired in real life not too long ago. Now Bianca Belair. Spinebuster. Speaking of, we'd like to send our heartfelt condolences to the friends, family, and fans of WWE Hall of Famer Hulk Hogan, who unfortunately passed away in real life today. It's a very sad day in wrestling. No matter what your personal opinion of Hulk Hogan is, he has been a legend. And now Bianca looking to get back into this matchup. She hit a crossbody while we gave our eulogies about Hulk Hogan. And now Bianca into a drop kick. And Jordynne Grace retreating on the ropes, and Bianca sends her over the top. Well, now if she was in the Women's Royal Rumble match, she'd be eliminated. Oh, wait a minute. Bianca. Shades of Jade Cargill into the Jaded. Oh my God, she is not going to hit this on the floor. Has Jordynne up. The KOD on the outside. KOD connects. I believe Grace is busted open. And Jordynne could be out. Bianca, any means necessary to retain that belt. Crossbody connects again. Oh, and Bianca. Could she have another one left? Try to go for the KOD again. Failed to connect. Now Jordynne. Wait a minute. Oh, into the slam. She's got the cover. Shoulders down for the win. No. You hear the one more time chants by the fans in attendance, and Jordynne Grace, you have got to be kidding me, into the slam. Will Jordynne Grace do it? Jordynne Grace is WWE Women's Champion. In her Universe Mode return, the Juggernaut, Jordynne Grace has won the big one. Jordynne Grace is our brand new WWE Women's Champion. I cannot believe what we just witnessed. The reign of the EST is over. Bianca seemed to have such a clear-cut path to WrestleMania, just hit a massive roadblock, and her name is Jordynne Grace. And Jordynne Grace, obviously, it was a big back and forth battle between these two amazing women's talents. Look at Bianca with the jaded on the outside to Jordynne Grace, and with little hesitation hit this massive KOD on Jordynne Grace on the outside. We thought that was it. We thought Jordynne was out for sure. But Jordynne Grace able to fight back when Bianca wanted another KOD. Then Jordynne with this beautiful driver got the near fall from that maneuver. But then Jordynne, a battle cry and another beautiful driver. And that was enough for Jordynne to win the WWE Women's title. I can't believe it. Jordynne can barely believe it. Jordynne Grace has won the top prize for Raw. Jordynne Grace with that belt in her hands. And now the question is this: will it be Jordynne Grace who will face Nia Jax and defend that title at WrestleMania? Look at the way that belt looks in the hands of Jordynne Grace. Jordynne Grace, our brand new WWE Women's Champion. We are back here live on Monday Night Raw. I can't believe what we just saw. Jordynne Grace is the new WWE Women's Champion. But here comes the WWE United Kingdom Champion, MJF, making his way to the ring in a non-title match against Buddy Matthews.
Making his way to the ring from Long Island, New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, the WWE United Kingdom Champion, MJF.
MJF, who a couple of weeks ago became a two-time WWE UK Champion against Jon Moxley in a steel cage match, will defend that United Kingdom Championship this Saturday at the Elimination Chamber Premium Live event against the returning Aleister Black. But in terms of tonight, MJF will take on one of Aleister Black's House of Black stablemates in Buddy Matthews here tonight. And Buddy Matthews, it's been a long time since we've seen him in action here on Universe Mode.
From Adelaide, Australia, weighing in at 225 pounds, Buddy Matthews.
Buddy Matthews, formerly known as Buddy Murphy in his first run in WWE. Obviously, the House of Black, not a whole lot of focus in recent months here in Universe Mode, but Aleister Black set the challenge for MJF for the United Kingdom Championship at the Elimination Chamber in Perth, Australia. Buddy Matthews is a native Australian, and Buddy Matthews looking to fight for the honor of Aleister Black here tonight on Raw against MJF. Buddy Matthews, you could see the look of intensity in his eyes. Obviously, if Buddy Matthews finds a way to beat MJF here tonight, and if Aleister is unsuccessful at the Chamber, maybe Buddy can have his name in contention for that UK title. Yes, here we go, first time ever. MJF, Buddy Matthews, one-on-one here on Raw. Oh, and the knee by Buddy to start off the matchup. And of course, a lot of people might think on paper, wow, MJF is facing Buddy Matthews. This is going to be a quick one. You never want to sleep on a man like Buddy Matthews. He is a killer in the ring. Oh, nice takedown there by the UK champion, however. MJF, also a former AEW World Champion. Also a former United States Champion as well. Project Ciampa. Here's the cover by Max and a kick out. Beautiful maneuver there by Max to start off the match, though. And MJF, say what you will about how cocky he is, but he is one determined individual every time he steps foot in between those ropes. He beat a 4-time WWE champion to become UK champion. That's determination right there. As Matthews was able to knock MJF off the ropes. You got to think, obviously, Aleister Black has got to be watching this very closely. Cheering his... Oh! Buddy Matthews accidentally took out the official. And now MJF... Oh, taking advantage. And this is the craftiness of MJF we're talking about. That poor referee, he's going to need a raise after that. That was an unfortunate botch on the part of Buddy Matthews there. Now the referee. Oh, cheap shot by Buddy. And now the referee's pissed. Buddy Matthews, we already saw 2 massive upsets here tonight. Oh, Buddy Matthews is incensed. We already saw 2 major upsets here tonight. KSI winning the 24/7 championship. Jordan Grace becoming the WWE Women's Champion. Could you imagine if Buddy Matthews beats the UK champion here tonight? Fighting for the honor of the House of Black. Oh. Obviously, MJF must be less than 100%. Obviously, with that steel cage match against Mox and the brawl he had with Aleister Black last week. MJF busted open from that barrage by Buddy Matthews. But Buddy's still fighting on. And now Buddy into the suplex. Oh, wait a minute. Buddy into the prison trap. Shades of his wife, Rhea Ripley, who we saw earlier tonight. Buddy Matthews with a prison trap, and MJF failed to tap. And now, boom! Buddy Matthews doing amazing here. And now are we going to see it? The Murphy's Law connects on MJF. Cover, hook of the leg, MJF kicks out. We almost saw a massive upset. Buddy almost pinned the current UK champion. But Buddy Matthews not looking to give up. Buddy Matthews, a man who has scratched and clawed his entire career, almost beating Max again. Obviously, this close to the Elimination Chamber in Perth, Australia. You got to think this is as big as it gets for someone like Buddy Matthews. And now MJF beating the hell out of Buddy. Ground and pound strikes. Oh, went for another shooting star. And again, MJF does not seem like himself. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, the knee. Max now out of the ring. Buddy, frog splash failed to connect. And now MJF. Happy Gilmore's son into a nice shot. And now going for the leg. And now the UK champion has got to be thinking up a different game plan here. Takes Buddy down. MJF, one of the greatest exports Universe Mode has ever produced. Multiple time champ here. And now MJF. Brain buster on the outside. Well, I mean, hey, just ask Brody King how a concussion feels. Oh, wait a minute. Pedigree on the outside as well. Well, throwing shades at the game, Triple H, who was a mentor to Buddy Matthews and so many former NXT wrestlers in the back. Oh, Buddy able to counter. Buddy's still fighting on. And now Buddy Matthews into the knee strike. Count of 6 by the referee. You can see the bruises on the back of Buddy Matthews. This has been a grueling match, start to finish. And Buddy, can he get the upset win? Nice shot to the face. You could tell fatigue setting in for both wrestlers. Buddy takes Max down. The bruises all along the chest and the back of Buddy. MJF trying to fight back here. Knee right to the skull. Max collapses into a cover for the win. Almost got it. And you see the frustration now setting in for MJF. This is what happens when you're a champion. Everyone gunning after you. Everyone wanting to take that championship away. Oh, I think he wanted another brain buster. Matthews able to counter. And now what does Buddy have in mind? Irish whip. Oh, a bit of a collision there. And now MJF trying to go for some strikes. Buddy Matthews. Whoa. Weave. Oh no, but Max still going at it. Suplex. Oh, but the back. The bad back, and both men are down. Max less than 100% after that steel cage match. The match in which he won the United Kingdom Championship. Buddy Matthews takes advantage. Takedown. Max is hurt. There might be some injuries we don't even know about. Oh. Elbows into the corner by Buddy Matthews. And now Buddy into the cover. Can he pin the UK champion? No! So close. That would be the biggest win in Buddy Matthews' Universe Mode in-ring career. A man who has competed on all 3 brands Universe Mode has to offer. AEW, Raw, and SmackDown. Oh, and the jawbreaker. Buddy now into another cover. Shoulders down. Oh. The determination of MJF, but also the performance of Buddy Matthews. Is Buddy going to hit it again? The Murphy's Law connects. Matthews, cover, hug of the leg. Buddy Matthews has pinned the UK champion. Buddy Matthews has just pinned the United Kingdom champion MJF. Well, that is going to be interesting, because Buddy Matthews has just pinned the UK champion. You got to think, as Buddy Matthews maybe etched his name in championship contention for that United Kingdom championship. Buddy Matthews, I am very impressed by that performance that he has just put on here tonight on Monday Night Raw. And obviously you cannot ignore the factor that was the injured back of MJF from that grueling steel cage match 2 weeks ago on Raw, and then the brawl that MJF had with Aleister Black last week. Buddy Matthews, all it took was another Murphy's Law to connect on the UK champion, and Buddy Matthews securing the biggest win in his career. As, ladies and gentlemen, I have just received word that it will be a triple threat match at Elimination Chamber. MJF will defend the UK Championship against Aleister Black and Buddy Matthews. That is going to be an insane triple threat match. Buddy Matthews is coming home. Buddy Matthews is coming to Australia, and he could win his first piece of championship gold in Universe Mode in the UK title. Will Aleister and Buddy be able to work together to make sure one of them walks out UK champion, or will they fight each other? And could it be the end of the House of Black as we know it? We will have to wait and see, but what a development on Monday Night Raw. Well, what about that? MJF, Aleister Black, and Buddy Matthews in a triple threat match for the United Kingdom Championship. But it won't be the only triple threat match for a title that we are going to have at the Elimination Chamber, because this Saturday in Australia, this man is going to have quite the work cut out for him, as the Fiend Bray Wyatt will defend the United States Championship against CM Punk and his opponent in this no disqualification match here tonight, Seth frickin' Rollins. Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, performing here on Monday Night Raw. It is not the funny funhouse Bray Wyatt that we're used to seeing. Obviously, it was last week on Monday Night Raw where CM Punk went one-on-one with Seth Rollins, with Bray Wyatt serving as special guest referee. It was during that match that Bray Wyatt screwed Seth Rollins when it looked like Rollins was going to beat Punk for the 1, 2, 3. And then Bray Wyatt attacked Seth Rollins with a mandible claw, which allowed CM Punk to take advantage with a mandible claw and win against Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins demanded to Raw General Manager Willie Alexander that he gets Bray Wyatt in a no disqualification match here tonight. And he has made the match official. Title not on the line tonight, however, because it will be in Australia. Bray Wyatt accepting the challenge as well. Obviously, a lot of history between Bray Wyatt and Seth Rollins stemming back all the way in 2019, their infamous Hell in a Cell match. And obviously because of Seth Rollins attacking Bray Wyatt 2 weeks ago. So the Fiend is here on Raw, ready for a fight. As here comes the former undisputed WWE champion, Seth freaking Rollins, making his way to the ring. This has been one of the most chaotic episodes of Monday Night Raw in Universe Mode history, and we're not even done yet. And we're about to see these two square off, no disqualifications. And obviously Seth Rollins said the reason why he is gunning for the United States Championship is, quote, because it's my last hope of making it to WrestleMania. Because Seth Rollins was not able to compete at last year's WrestleMania. Rollins was forced to sit on the sidelines, watch everyone else get their moment, while Rollins sat in the back watching the show. Rollins says he will do anything to compete this year, even if that means winning the United States Championship. So here we go. No disqualification match. The United States Champion Bray Wyatt, one of the challengers at the Chamber, Seth Rollins. And Wyatt will try to start off the match with a clothesline. Instead, we're going to get a collar and elbow tie-up. And you got to think CM Punk, the cult of personality, has got to be somewhere sitting in the background watching this on. And of course, the courage of Seth Rollins to want to fight the Fiend all alone just days before he challenges for the U.S. title in Australia. And now Bray with the headlock applied on the floor. I don't know if it's a very wise choice, though, for Rollins to want to fight the Fiend one-on-one, but obviously Rollins felt embarrassed last week that he was screwed out of his match with CM Punk. And now these two men, obviously a lot of history, know each other very well. And now Rollins focusing on the arm of the Fiend. The Fiend, ever since coming over to Monday Night Raw in the Universe Mode draft, has made it his mission on making everyone's life a living hell, and he has done an amazing job at it. And now it's Rollins with the headlock on the floor. Very slow start to this no DQ match. Seth Rollins, obviously, if he beats Bray here tonight, there would be a huge amount of momentum on his side towards the Elimination Chamber, which would give Rollins a whole lot of confidence. But how the hell is there rope breaks? There's no disqualifications. And now Rollins waiting for the Fiend to get back to his feet. Now another collar and elbow tie up here. Rollins, try to go for the drop kick. And Bray with the claws right to the shoulders. And obviously Rollins a huge history of injuries. And now Bray has a submission applied. But Rollins able to fight back. Oh, wait a minute. God's last gift connects. Used to be his old finishing maneuver in the Indies. And now Rollins. Oh, wait a minute. Bray back to his feet. Super kick. This is payback for the former WWE champion. And Rollins takes Bray down. Bray back to his feet, however. And the U.S. champ. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Rollins now on the floor. Pedigree. And Rollins is doing insanely well against The Fiend. Remember, countouts do apply, however. It's just no disqualifications. Count of 6. Rollins needs to bring Wyatt back inside the ring. But Rollins looks like he wants a countout win. The disrespect from Seth Rollins. And Bray back in the ring after a count of 9, and Rollins still going. Is Rollins gonna hit it? Curb stomp to The Fiend. Rollins, to pin the United States champion, almost got it. Well, I mean, that was the same way that Buddy Matthews earned his spot at the Elimination Chamber PLE. Rollins wanting the knee. Wyatt, however, shot right to the face of Rollins. And now Bray Wyatt. Back first into the barricade. Wait a minute. There's CM Punk. CM Punk, the other man in the match. And CM Punk trying to attack the champion. But Bray Wyatt, no disqualifications. He could do whatever he wants. And here comes Rollins. CM Punk, who's actually not fighting Seth. Punk was gunning for Bray. Wyatt was able to fight off CM Punk, but now Rollins is in control. As it appears, Punk kind of has a little bit of a disdain for the champion for ruining his match with Seth on Monday. Last week, nice crossbody there by Seth Rollins. And now Rollins could hit it again. A second curb stomp to The Fiend. Will Rollins get it this time? And with assistance of CM Punk, Seth Rollins has pinned the United States champion. Thanks to the distraction of one of his most hated rivals, CM Punk, Seth Rollins has pinned the United States champion just days before Rollins, Punk, and Wyatt clash in a triple threat match for the United States Championship. Rollins was able to hit the first curb stomp, wasn't able to get the job done. But CM Punk got involved. And ever since then, Rollins was able to bounce back. And then not too long later, Rollins with a second curb stomp to the U.S. champ. And that was enough for Seth Rollins to get the victory here on Raw. Sweet, sweet payback for Seth frickin' Rollins. But the question is, will it be Rollins who walks out as United States champion? Will Wyatt retain, or will CM Punk finally win his first piece of championship gold in his Universe Mode career? Who will it be? We will find out at the Elimination Chamber. Well, here comes John Cena. Obviously was betrayed by Solo Sikoa a couple of weeks ago, and John Cena looking to address the fans here tonight. A couple of weeks ago, I was viciously attacked by the Tongans, and then Solo Sikoa vacated the WWE Tag Team Championships on behalf of myself and him. I'm here to tell you Solo Sikoa attacked me, and he is siding with the Tongans to try to screw me, and... Well, here comes Solo, and this isn't going to be good. John, you're right. I did screw you, because I know teaming with you would bring me one step closer to the main event, bring me one step closer to world titles, and the Tongans are the rightful tag team champions. But if you want your revenge so badly, how about you face me at Elimination Chamber in a Falls Count Anywhere match? Falls Count Anywhere, huh? Oh, well, there we go. Well, Solo admitted it. He planned everything. Oh, and these two are going to have a fight before the Elimination Chamber, and I believe that was John Cena's way of accepting the challenge at Elimination Chamber in Perth, Australia. John Cena's done playing around. We saw a little glimpse of this last week when John Cena got involved in Solo's match with Randy Orton. Team Bring It as we know it is no more. John Cena with an elbow from the top. Solo planned for the Tongans to attack Cena, handed the tag team championships over to them just to get rid of John Cena. They did not expect Cena to get back in competition this quick, but this is Super Cena we're talking about. And now John looking for his pound of flesh against his former tag team partner. Solo said, I did it because I knew it would bring me closer to the main event and world championships. And now Cena, with the elbow again to Solo. And Solo, obviously, he's all alone. Obviously, Tama Tonga lost to Batista earlier tonight. And Cena with the neck breaker. Sweet, sweet payback as we got a match at the Elimination Chamber. John Cena will take on Solo Sikoa one-on-one in a Falls Count Anywhere match. John Cena looking for revenge for what Solo and the Tongans did to him. But also earlier on tonight, we also made this match official. Randy Orton and Batista of Evolution will take on the Tongans for the WWE Tag Team Championships in a Tornado Tag Team match. So the Bloodline is going to be busy at the Elimination Chamber. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here on Monday Night Raw. It is time for our main event. Fatal 5-way between the 5 challengers in the men's Elimination Chamber match for the undisputed WWE Championship. However, the winner of this match will get the advantage, where the winner will enter the Elimination Chamber match last. You see there Kenny Omega, LA Knight, Cody Rhodes, Xavier Woods, and Gunther. The WWE Champion Drew McIntyre not here tonight. See there LA Knight and Xavier Woods, the two SmackDown participants in that matchup. LA Knight dropping down Xavier Woods, Cody Rhodes bringing Kenny Omega over to the apron. Cody and LA Knight, very good friends. A lot of good things to say about each other. Omega, big kick to Woods. And here comes Cody, the former two-time WWE champion. Very early on in Universe Mode's history. First ever undisputed champ, in fact. Gunther, two-time UK champion. Same with Kenny Omega. And Xavier Woods, a former Intercontinental champion on SmackDown. LA Knight is the only member of this match who has never held championship gold in his Universe Mode career. As is Gunther and Cody. Oh, LA Knight with a kendo stick to Omega on the outside. Remember, first man. Oh, wait a minute. Woods tried to bring a baseball bat. Gunther attacking Woods with the bat, throwing it right in the face of Cody. Nice clothesline by Woods from behind. Now Cody throwing Woods over the top rope. And now going after Gunther himself. Look at the power. Alabama Slam. First man who gains pinfall or submission will enter the chamber match last. Look at Cody. Looking to pay tribute to his father, late great Dusty Rhodes. Bionic elbow. And there's Omega back in the mix. Super kick. The Florida Keys by Omega. And now it's all five men back in this matchup. Woods. Oh, wait a minute. LA Knight able to counter, lands on his feet. Oh, wait a minute. Omega tried to cover Gunther. LA Knight has Xavier. Oh, right on the ropes. And now LA into the cover. But Cody Rhodes was right there to break it up. And Gunther quite the target in this match. Cody into the vertebreaker. We have seen so many amazing and crazy moments happen in this episode of Raw alone. Imagine how it will be like Saturday in the Elimination Chamber Premium Live event. Omega power bomb to Cody Rhodes. And now the suplex to Woods. Gunther. Barrage of strikes to LA Knight. Knee right to the face. Omega on the apron. Oh, wait a minute. Gunther. Rear naked choke. Rear naked choke on LA Knight. LA could tap. And Gunther can enter the chamber last. Omega able to break it up. But now Cody into the pedigree on Omega. Cover. And Xavier able to break up the cover. And now LA Knight taking out his fellow SmackDown competitor. Wait a minute. Cody into the crossroads on Omega. Cover. Hook of the leg for the win. And Gunther breaks it up at the last moment. Remember, it was last year's Elimination Chamber match where Cody was the one who entered the Chamber match last because he won a Gauntlet Eliminator match. Now it's just a simple Fatal 5-Way. Oh, wait a minute. I think Omega hit a V-trigger cover and a kick out by Woods. Cody Rhodes and LA Knight working together on Gunther. And Omega tried to use the kendo stick. LA Knight has the cleaner on his shoulders. But Omega trying to fight back. And Omega has LA Knight into the one-winged angel. Two covers at once. But Omega covering on LA Knight and Cody. Oh, the referee got a little bit of that exchange. Xavier Woods. Drop kick. Oh, but Omega with a nice moonsault on LA Knight. Cody now. Crossroads to Woods. Referee's down. Everyone is down besides Omega. Omega trying to steal the cover for himself. And LA Knight breaking it up at 2. This is all about who gets the last spot. LA Knight, oh my God. Vicious suplex. Meanwhile, Gunther, the ring general. Oh, bending the body of Cody. And Xavier frog splash to the back of Kenny Omega. And now going after LA Knight, as it seems Xavier Woods is the one in control. Can it be Woods with the advantage? Waiting for LA Knight to get back to his feet, but there's Omega knocking Woods off. Has LA Knight on the apron. Knee. Oh, Gunther, the clothesline to Cody on the outside. As now Omega. Oh, Gunther throwing the steel steps right at Cody. Woods with a neck breaker. Omega V-trigger. Cover on Knight. Can Omega enter the chamber match last? He does. Kenny Omega wins the fatal 5-way. What a victory, as Kenny Omega has a huge advantage in the men's elimination chamber match, because he will be the final man to enter the elimination chamber match, which means it could be very likely that Kenny Omega could be our next undisputed WWE Universal Champion. Could you imagine if Omega's the undisputed champion heading into WrestleMania? That would be huge. As obviously Drew McIntyre is not going to like that. But Kenny Omega has earned that right. But what a valiant effort by all 5 men. The match at the Elimination Chamber is going to be one hell of a night. A night you won't want to forget. What a win for Kenny Omega, as can he be our next undisputed champion? We will have to wait and see when Elimination Chamber comes around. What a way to close out a very chaotic episode of Monday Night Raw, as that will conclude Season 3, Episode 17 of Monday Night Raw here in our WWE 2K25 Universe mode. If you like this video, be sure to leave a like, be sure to subscribe, be sure to turn post notifications on, so that way you never miss an upload. And until next time, this has been your boy Will from Will's Wrestling Corner. I will see you in the next video. Be good, people, and peace.